Are we live? Yeah, I know we're live. I know we're live. We've done this before. Alright. Let's get us a little bit of that. Now that on our channel. And what else do we want to chat up over here? Where's our chat? Restream. Use my extra loud keyboard. Remember, if you want to show your dominance, make sure your keyboard is extra loud, extra mechanical, extra metal. Go over here to chat. And we're going to do opening browser. There you go. I think that should hit up our chat from, we got Restream, we got Twitch, we got YouTube, we got Facebook, and we have, I believe, Smashcast. Alright. So, yeah. Welcome to my stream. I'm Leo. You can see in the top right corner where I can be found along with my other artwork. Today I'm working on some more environment art for a very interesting educational game, educational adventure game over here. Yeah, I'm just finalizing up the environments. My task for this is based on older art that I did before. Just gotta make it look a little bit more alien for this pass. As opposed to more directly inspired by a few Earth cultures, which is what it was before. Yes. Alright, we might have a few guests earlier tonight, we might not, we'll see. Let's see what we can do about that audio. Ooh, that's kind of loud. I think something like this. Too bad I can't lower it further. It's either this or that, which is nothing, so. I just hope it doesn't overpower my voice. Please write in chat if the audio is imbalanced. We'll definitely try to figure that out in the future, but for now we're just grabbing some stuff from there's a YouTube channel called No Copyright Sounds. It has a lot of non-copyright sounds that we could use for this and not get muted, so yep, hopefully it's not too loud. We'll see. Actually, I can test that by going to one of my streams, being quiet for a moment, and catching let's see. Alright. Make sure we're connected over here. It looks like we are live. Okay. Let's double up on a little bit of that. And of course the music ends just when I need to test it. Oh, that's okay. You got another one coming? Okay. It's okay. We just started to stream or resumed streaming just a few days ago, so we're testing out all the kinks, just kind of working them out. So let's double up on this. Let's see. It's okay. I just started to stream or resumed streaming just a few days ago, so we're testing out all the kinks, just kind of working them out. Let's double up on this. Ooh, I'm listening to myself. Okay, doesn't sound too bad. Alright. Let's mute this guy, which is me. Oh yeah, of course, because on Facebook, if you click on a video, it makes it larger as opposed to any other video player in the universe. Which, great work on that. Great work on that. Hashtag sarcasm. All right. Try not to mumble too much, and I think we're good. My setup is good for now. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this little village. I don't know if any of you can tell, but most of this was done into the previously. I needed to redo the dwellings over here, and for that end, let's see. For that end, I actually went into ZBrush, created these nice little huts, and right now I'm just painting on top of them to make them fit into this environment a little bit better. A little bit better. So, with this layer, just kind of tweaking the outline, getting that nice snowy environment, rim light, and background, and all that good stuff. So just a little bit more of that today. Nothing too pushing it, but we also have a few characters to do, which I think after this environment is complete, we can give the characters some love as well. I think currently we have the characters in mostly flat colors, and I'm gonna want to there you are. I'm gonna want to kind of push them to more shaded, more detailed kind of look. So we're using, this is the last time we had a few questions about what program this is. This is PaintStorm Studio. This is our program that's not Photoshop. It's not free, but it is PaintStormStudio.com. It is, I think it's in the vicinity of $20 for a perpetual license, which is not a lot of people do that nowadays for some reason. That's a shame, because I really think I don't know, and just much more of a friendly business model. I know you're probably not making as much money, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I just don't like Adobe's model. It's really what it is about. No, not a big fan. I used to be a big Adobe fan. People used to call me Mr. Photoshop, but no, I can't really condone their practices anymore. I can't. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like they have my best interest in mind. Or rather, their client's best interest in mind. Seems like they're more about trying to get money in every way possible, which is understandable for a big corporation, really any business such as myself. But I don't know. There's a point where I feel like I feel like you don't care about me, then I'm not gonna give you my money. That's really what it comes down to. It's a very holistic way and a kind of old school way of looking at it, probably. But I don't know, that's how I feel. I can vote with my wallet, and I'm definitely gonna support these little guys, who's actually actively trying to give me what I need as an artist. There's been several times where I went and reached out to them directly with some feedback about how the program could be better, and I saw those updates in their next next release of the program. So they're definitely listening, and just they're a little bit smaller, a little bit hungrier, so it's definitely in their vested interest to take care of their client base, and that's what I like. That's what I like about the free market. If you get too big to give a damn about your customers and what's really best for them, including financially, then you're gonna lose my business. Talking about you, Adobe, and your stupid going back on your perpetual licenses stuff. Just dirty, dirty tactics. They're trying to corner the market on that, and for the most part they have. But it's important for people that people realize that there are alternatives that are much cheaper and sometimes free. Nothing's really free, right? But when it comes to having access to the tools you need to express yourself as an artist or make a living, not everybody can dish out the amount of money that big companies like Adobe want, especially every single month now with their restrictive contracts. So Paintstorm Studio is definitely something I recommend. I've been using it for several years now. I'm super happy with it. It doesn't replace Photoshop completely in every single way, but when it comes to painting, personally, I've been a big fan of what they allow me to do. Yep. All right. Let's see what else we want here. So I kind of want to have in the background, maybe over here somewhere, it's a little bit of a huge tree kind of rising up. I'm just kind of breaking. We're gonna give it. It is an Earth-like, northern Earth-like kind of biome, but it's not exactly. I want it to feel a little bit, tiny bit alien. Honestly, we don't really know what alien life forms would, or a biome or an environment would actually look like, but I just want it to feel familiar enough, but also a little bit foreign in alien. So it doesn't really do that with these trees, but I have these glowing fruit in mind for them. And that'll not be too familiar, hopefully. Compositionally, we want that tree to feel really far away, and we're gonna make it kind of fade a little bit into atmospheric perspective. Not that much. Just want it to be a little bit lighter. Those of you who don't know, atmospheric perspective is base in short, slightly oversimplifying it, I think. But it's basically how things in an Earth-like atmosphere, just through the air and all the the water molecules in the air, and just the farther away they get from you, the lighter and almost bluer they get. And I'm not going to explain the scientific reasoning for it because I'm not sure if I remember it, but I was familiar enough with it to accept it, which is good enough for me. But the idea is, when we observe this, it's a good way to convey depth in a 2D in 2D illustration where, you know, whenever something's closer to the camera, the contrast is higher, and I've kind of done this with these dwellings where, you know, the darks on here are darker than the darks on here, and that helps convey that this one over here, this big one, is closer than this one over there because the shadows there are almost like a little bit lighter, bluer in comparison. So, and I hope that works. I hope that works. Yeah, I might do even a little bit more fog and stuff like that, but we'll see. Alright, where else do I want a tree like that? A big old tree with glowy bits. So I almost want one somewhere over here, maybe on this peak right here. Maybe not make it as big and robust as that first one, but somewhere in the vicinity. It's enough to convey that there's this species of tree that has this unusual behavior. And right now it doesn't look too unusual besides the fact that they're really big. But yeah, they're gonna have those big old gigantic glowing fruit growing out of them. They're just gonna glow real nice. Oh, who goes there? Who's that?
What's going on here?
Who goes over here? What is that? Ladies and gentlemen, we have been blessed, #blessed, with the presence of the one and only shotgun streamer and screamer, Spicer McLeroy. Yeah!
What's going on, people?
What up, what up?
Welcome myself to the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, glad to be here with the Thunder Crew.
The Thunder Crew. I like that. I like that. The Thunderstorm Crew. Yeah. Just calling. Working on the environment stuff a little bit, talking about what I'm doing. Yeah. Want me to share a screen on the Hangout, bro, or you good? Oh, you're watching my screen? Nice. Yeah, that's the love. That's the love. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that love tonight. So what are you up to, brother?
Just finished meal prep. Just made the rice salad.
Are you getting sick or something? You got a little cough going on? Oh, yeah. Maybe allergies?
No, just my medicine makes me cough.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, did food prep for today and the next 2 days.
Yeah, I saw, man. That food looks delicious, dude. Ugh.
It tastes delicious.
Why are you gonna be better vegan than me? I don't like it. I gotta be better at everything. I don't like it.
I gotta be better.
Oh, I'm not gonna let you.
I already did.
I don't know. I think you definitely got a couple of days that are good for sure. But no, I'm gonna hit you with some good stuff pretty soon. I'm gonna hit you with some good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. There used to be this Indian meal that I used to make. That was like garbanzo, onions on a bed of rice with curry, some tomatoes, and I'm gonna be bringing. Yeah, man, it's gonna be delish. You like curry, right?
Oh yeah, I love curry.
Yeah, brother, it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be pretty good. So, yeah, I'm basically gonna go beast mode and
Mm-hmm.
do art every single day. I won't be able to stream every single day because I'm not at home every single day. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna be streaming art every single day. I'm basically gonna stop playing video games until my income
Oh
is
shit.
where I want it to be.
Damn it.
I'm gonna play the best game of them all, and I'm gonna get the best of that game. It's called the game of life, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Ain't nobody give a shit about that game.
Well, that's good. This means less competition for me. Mm. But I don't know. I want competition. I think that's gonna be competition is a very, very good way to improve, in my opinion. But yeah, man, beast mode. It's just gotta hashtag success. Gotta do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. It's gonna be dope. So I'm gonna just focus. Love the art. Love getting better at it. I'm gonna be doing a lot more after this contract. Right now, I'm finishing. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think this environment I'm working on right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be the last environment piece for this gig, and we're going to be focusing on some characters after this, and overall, we're going to be focusing on characters a lot in the near future. Definitely going to be doing more environment stuff from a comic and such, but for sure, the focus is going to be characters and anatomy and design language. That's something that I don't really see a lot of
Mm-hmm.
discussion about, and I certainly want to improve my understanding of it. And I think talking about it is one way to do that. So definitely gonna be talking design and just understanding design concepts to the best of my ability, which will improve over time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what are you doing? What are you working on? What's going on? What's this? Huh?
Not much, just relaxing, and then I'm gonna play Modern Warfare.
Say what?
So I'm just relaxing, and then I'm gonna play Modern Warfare.
Mm. Well, in your case, it is well deserved and well earned. You know. So
And
yeah.
plus, I paid for it, so
What's that?
that's the reason I'm not giving up on it. So
Second.
plus, I paid for it, so I don't want to give up on it. I want to get my value out of it.
Oh, I'm
So.
not gonna give up on it. I'm just gonna earn it.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I don't feel like I earned it yet. I don't feel like I earned it yet. Yeah. Well, that new Modern Warfare though is probably one of the best I've seen from them for a long time. It might have been the most fun that I've had playing a Call of Duty game ever, actually.
Yeah.
In Modern Warfare 2019. So, if you have any gamers out there who are happy with their current progress, you know, definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. But yeah, no, this Leo needs to earn that. Needs to earn that. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Hurry up.
Hurry up and earn it.
Hurry up.
Hurry up and earn it. Yeah, I'm doing my best, buddy. I'm doing my best. It's beast mode. It's beast mode now.
Mood.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, those of you who don't know, like Spicer's a kick-ass character instructor, and ZBrush instructor, and yeah, if you haven't seen his videos on was it Shotgun Screamed at YouTube, right?
Yeah, on YouTube, that's what it is.
And on Twitch as well.
Twitch is Shotgun Scream, and then Instagram and Facebook is Spicer CG.
Nice. If anybody is interested in just ZBrush and character sculpting, like in anatomy, like those videos that he's been making, uh, has been a complete gold mine of knowledge. So
No, thank you, Rudy.
yeah. I'm amazed here. I'm amazed they're just available for just the audience out there. That's
One
very
day,
very high
one
quality
day
stuff.
they'll be cool enough to watch it.
Come again?
So one day they'll be cool enough to watch it.
Mm. Mm. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, and if anybody's following me on Patreon, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do with Patreon. I'm gonna focus my Patreon into my comic. Just the stories that I've been working on, and whenever I get a chance, the first page is gonna be released on December 27th. That's gonna be the first page of my prologue for my comic, my graphic saga, as I like to call it. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get on a release schedule for that. But before I commit to any release schedule, I want to figure out the pipeline, right? So the first page is gonna be full 2D, but as I introduce characters, I want to do a 2D 3D mix, or at very least have 3D as reference.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
yeah, especially for character faces. It's been a big challenge for me. Whenever I used to do comics when I was really young, was making the character look like themselves between panels. So yeah, I think was it James Gurney that put that idea in my head. James Gurney is the author of Dinotopia, and he does a lot of. He released really really useful books about color theory and lighting and stuff like that, and drawing. And yeah, one of the things that he recommends to study is to basically like actually sculpt out a face and then study it under different lighting conditions by actually
oh
setting it up.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that I don't know if he said it implicitly or hinted at it, or it was just my conclusion. I can't remember. It's been a while, but basically that's what the old masters were doing as well to get their lighting figured out, and all their anatomy figured out. And I think that's a very good method also for having, next to having an actual real person reference, but being able to sculpt it in something like ZBrush and actually say this is what that person looks like, and then do a few expressions in ZBrush, and then it's like this is this person with this expression from this angle, you know. So I think something like that would be really really good for a comic, to be able to capture that.
Oh yeah.
And over time, I'm sure I'm not gonna need it as much, but where I am right now, I think it's gonna be very useful. Yeah. No, I mean.
You better get it, brother.
Mm.
You better get all that money.
All the money. Hashtag success. Yeah, dude. So, so, what kind of speed scope do you want to throw at our helpless students tomorrow?
I think we should. What movies are coming out?
You tell me.
You tell me.
We could ask them to do Hitler after Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, I think they'd all be very comfortable with that.
You think they'll be comfortable with that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Taika Waititi Hitler.
Um,
Taika Waititler. Movie of the year.
have they done Star Wars?
I don't think we've ever had them do anything Star Wars.
Or Frozen?
When's Frozen coming out?
Thursday.
Frozen's coming out Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's between. I'm thinking it's between Elsa and the baby Yoda like creature.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, because it's been all over the memes, all the fuck over lately.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. It's not actually Yoda, right?
No,
Because I'm not sure
no.
where it takes place on the timeline.
It's after
Okay.
everything.
Okay. Yeah, I think Baby Yoda, like being able to capture cuteness, I think is a very,
Hmm.
very important skill. Yeah. And you know, if any of our students are following my stream, they will get a head start to plan it out in their heads. But you know, you only get access to that level of success if you subscribe. You know, so Nami, do you do you know what I mean?
Oh, you talking to me or you talking to the students? Because you said you were talking to the students. So.
No, no, no. There's no
No.
students. The students are unreal. They're not. They're not real. They're all in my head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nami.
Yes.
Okay, good. Alright. Oh, Raph is. I think he's done with Destiny 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
He's already done with it.
I thought he was playing it for a while, but I think he was only playing it for about a week when we started when he started talking about
Mm-hmm.
it. And yeah, I think he's done with it. So yeah, you know, just moving on to better games such as you know Warframe. So yeah, after I'm earning some playtime, I'm definitely gonna try to get back into Warframe. When are we getting you into Warframe, Spicer? Huh?
Never.
Why is that?
I just don't like sci-fi shooters.
You don't like sci-fi shooters?
Mm-mm.
Hmm. Well, what was the last sci-fi shooter that you played?
Halo.
And that's why you don't like it?
Yeah, I mean it's just played out.
Hmm. I don't know if Warframe, if I can truly put it in that category, to be honest with you. No, I never really. I guess it's technically a shooter, but like it's not first person for one, and there's way more magic and melee in it.
I mean it's a grind, isn't it?
It is a grind, yes. Yeah, it's very much a grinding game. Yeah, very much so.
I mean Modern Warfare is too, but
Yeah, any game. I mean, you know, when people put games out there, like now that grind is kind of a given.
yeah.
So it just for me, just a question of like I expect the grind. I'm just like, is it actually fun to grind? You know, like Modern Warfare, the grind is fun up to a point. And likewise, I think with Warframe, the core gameplay is fun, and so the grind is fun up to a point. But that point is very, very advanced. So it'll take a long time to get to the point where the grind isn't really as fun anymore, in my opinion. And I've definitely gotten to the point where the grind wasn't fun anymore for me. Um, but I think it's pretty advanced. If that makes sense. Like it takes a minute to
No.
get there. Yeah, but if you're not into it, you're not into it. You know.
Yeah. Plus I spent what $120 on Modern Warfare.
Yeah, you did. I do like that game. And Warframe doesn't really have.
So I just don't want to play it anymore.
What's
And
that?
then after that, I'm gonna go back to Grim Dawn because I got the last expansion that they put out.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Grim Dawn is especially now with all the announcements about Diablo 4, and we just heard about Path of Exile 2, which seems they're very, very interesting. I gotta say, Grim Dawn is the best hack and slash that I've ever played.
Yeah, it's so good.
So good. It's definitely my favorite. For me, it's probably on par with Diablo 2, even. Which, Diablo 2 was the hack and slasher that got me into hack and slash games, for context. So, yeah, but Grim Dawn, definitely the best. Yeah, I would like to get back to it one day, but gotta earn it. Gotta earn it. Which new expansion are you talking about?
It's the one that came out in June. I haven't played it. I just got it. Whenever I got it, I think I got Mike? Didn't I get Mike?
Okay, I think I have that one too, so we can definitely play it. Yeah, one thing that's mildly annoying about Grim Dawn is that in order to play with your friends, you all have to have exactly the same expansions installed, which I don't know. It's a little shitty. I've seen some other games. That's really my only complaint. Because I've seen a bunch of other games that, um, it just lets you have access to your stuff, and you can still play together if the other person doesn't have the expansion.
Oh yeah, you just can't go into those areas.
Yep, pretty much. You can't create those characters, but you can play with somebody who created those characters, and you can't go to those zones. Oh. Yeah, but I think they're a smaller studio, so maybe they don't have the resources to figure it out right away. But hopefully they will. 'Cause, I think they've done pretty well. I mean, I definitely am a fan. So, I don't know. You never know, man. Any good UFC fights coming up?
Yeah, I think the next pay-per-view is pretty soon. There's gonna be like 3 titles on the line, so it should be
Nice.
pretty good. Pretty good night.
Nice. When is that gonna be?
That's gonna be, I think, in a couple weeks.
Dope.
Let's see.
Alright, it's probably too saturated for that distance.
Yeah, December 14th. December 14th.
Okay, we got a while. Yeah. So I have this and that. The whole thing kind of disappear in that pink fog. setting up these fruits to grow on these giant trees. I don't know if it actually reads like fruit because it grows in weird places. Well, it's okay, it's alien. Doesn't really make sense mass-wise unless it's unless it's filled with like hydrogen or whatever the fuck. But it's okay. Remember, kids, always take your pay 50% up front. Do you do that?
Yeah. As much as I can. If it's custom work, then definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright, so where is everybody tonight? What are they doing? What's going on? What is this? Trying to find a good volume for my music. It's either too loud or not loud enough. I think it's too loud right now. So what's your favorite gun in Modern Warfare right now?
The A4 and the M5.
The M4? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the M4 and the A5.
Nice. You think they're gonna nerf it pretty soon, or?
Hope not.
Everybody seems to think so. Yeah, M4 used to be my favorite weapon when I was younger. Remember there was an old game called Delta Force 2. Who was it? Was it Novelogic or somebody like that? I used to get I like the versatility. I used to get like an M4 with an underslung grenade launcher, and then a 4x magnification little sniper. We go in singles. Just I would be prepared for almost any situation in that game. A long time ago, though. Frozen 2 is coming out this week?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm definitely interested in that movie, but I don't want to see I don't want to see a movie every week. I'm sorry, I don't want to see two movies every week. What?
Get out of here.
I don't want to see two movies every week.
Go on, go. Go. I'll go by myself.
No.
I don't need anyone.
Alright, we'll see one more. We'll see Frozen 2.
You'll see Frozen 2.
You don't want to see it?
Hell no, why would I want to watch that?
But you don't want to see them burst into song?
Oh God, no. That would be horrible.
Alright, fine. I'll just take my kid on Saturday or something, or Sunday.
Yeah, do that.
Huh?
Yeah, do that.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
Do it.
Okay, fine. Are you gonna go see any movies this week? Are there any movies coming out that you find interesting?
They're coming out this week? No.
Still can't believe that we didn't go to see Zombieland 2 just because some crap you heard.
What are you talking about?
Hmm?
It was everything everyone was saying.
Everybody were saying it's a bad movie?
Yeah.
Who's everybody? Who are you talking to? You mean names? Addresses? Alright. Need to know what's going on, you know. Cause it's not really been my... I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't have been as great as the original was, but I don't know that it would have been terrible. You know what I mean? Like, it's still Woody Harrelson. You know what I mean? You don't like Woody? You don't like Woody? You love Woody. You love Woody. What?
Not in the bad.
Oh, okay. Alright. I think I'm almost in a good place with this environment over here. I'll try to knock out a character. Let's get those big ones. I want these fruit to feel almost like they're somewhere between a fruit growing on that tree and some fungi kind of infesting the tree.
The fun girls.
Oh, got him. All right, chill out. We streaming today?
No.
Word.
I'm about to start playing some.
Word.
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 2019, an excellent game. Highly recommended. Good work to the team who's been working on it, and hopefully not been fired immediately after it was succeeding.
Wow.
What? It happened. It's not my fault they did that in the past.
Wow.
Tip my hat to Respawn. So, got any news regarding any puppy mills or something? Or? And those of you out there, you know, be safe. Definitely look out. Beware of any puppy mills that you encounter. It's a dangerous world out there. So, that's been a PSA from Leo, who's definitely not an over warrior about anything. Alright? So just chill out. Hey Spicer, what's your favorite kind of martial art? Deadly? Alright, you know, if you're not gonna take this seriously, just forget it.
Oh, wow.
Just forget it.
Okay. What were we talking about?
I don't know, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, what do you think about this environment so far?
Yep, it's looking pretty good. The mountains in the back look a little bit too even. They look like they're all peaking in the same area.
These right here? They look too even?
Yeah, like all those, well, not that one, but the others to the right of it.
These
They all
guys?
look yeah. Everything, that one and that one, they all look like they're peaking.
Yeah, I guess I can see that for sure. So if I
They'll probably take some mountains out so they're not filling up the entire thing, and that way you get that little X frame with the trees and
yeah, so maybe the farther ones back, just kind of paint over them a little bit. Like just kind of bring them in a little bit, fog them out, like so. Something like this, maybe.
yeah, much better.
You know that team's down there, right? I also know there's like 5 or 6 guys in this desperate for just a hint of love.
You need to have your every stream to take care of the music. Yeah. Got that beautiful,
That song earlier.
beautiful ZBHO Dojo theme song.
Yeah, it's
Championship.
great. What was it again? Something about tonight. I felt like, well, I can't remember the tone. Maybe.
So how long do you think before you're sick of the song?
Never.
Never. You hear that? Here first, ladies and gentlemen. Spicer believes he'll never grow sick of this song. Ballsy commitment.
All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna get to it.
I'm gonna go bless some fools.
Yeah, have a good stream, brother.
Thanks for joining us, Spicer. Spicer CG available at. Tell everybody where they can find your amazing shit.
You can find me Shotgun Scream or Spicer CG, either one of those.
Awesome.
And yeah, most likely you'll find me.
All right, thanks, brother. Kick ass in my name. Peace. All right. We're back to a sad stream without any spicers. Remember, kids, whenever you cook your meal, you gotta get your spicer. Otherwise, it'll be bland. Alright, yeah, I was missing a little bit of a tree over there, a little bit closer. Just to break that up a little bit. We'll give that guy a little bit of fruit. Meow. you find my my own personal sound effects satisfying, because that's what you get. Alright, let's see. I gotta find a good solution for sound, for background sounds. There you go. We got a little something going on. Like that. I don't like how this tangent, this line, I don't like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and erase this tree, or I'm creating this tangent, and actually have that tangent coming way more over here. Wrong there. There we go. Okay, I think I like that flow a little bit better. Alright, let's get back to getting the silhouettes over here. Alright. How are we doing on time to stream? What else do I want? I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe I'll do a few glowing mushrooms around there between the little, between those little things. And I'll be able to save those environments. Yeah, let's go for, how long have we been doing this? Looking for a timestamp. Okay, we're at 1 hour and 4 minutes so far. Okay. Okay. Test, test, test. Yeah. Oh, cool. Italy passes law to send unsold food to charities instead of dumpsters. Huh. Let's see, I got enough water over here. Alright, let's go get some water. We'll be right back. Good old mineral water. Or purified drinking water, I guess that works too. Bottle made with up to 20% recycled plastic. That means that it's upwards of 80% new plastic. Well, to start. Alright, let's do this. Next point. Yep, we want to hit that little rim lighting situation on some of the other ones. Just to help sell that roundness to it. Doesn't have to be too much. Just kind of convey that it's catching a little bit. Just doing a little bit of scribbles over here. Make it happen. Just a little bit to imply there's like edges over there catching those light in an uneven manner. Just a little bit, something like this would be enough to get that implication. I don't want to neglect the near ones as well. There we go. If we catch these over here, when we zoom out, it's still sort of there. And just enough, even when you don't notice it, like it's still sort of there. But it might be too subtle. So let's bump it up a little bit to take advantage. Yeah, we aren't going for subtlety over here. We just want to make sure that it sells what I wanted to do. There you go. Now we're getting a little bit of that little jaggedy jag edge there. That's what I want. It's a little bit of a stronger white to help sell that. There you go. And a little bit of that, I think, would be pretty good. Let's give others a little bit of that kind of treatment. So for the faraway ones, just a strong near white silhouette. Strong rim light. And doesn't have to be too precise, I don't think. And a little bit of just catching those forms just a little bit. Doesn't have to take very long. Just enough. And I think we have it on that one. It's near a little bit of a bigger brush. So another thing to consider. I don't think if I'll do that, actually. Yeah, I was thinking of leaving some snow on the top here. Yeah, maybe I still will. Maybe I still will. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a test layer for that. Test it out. go in a little bit deeper too, because there's going to be a pretty zoomed in, fairly zoomed in version on each one, because these are the backdrops for that adventure game. I'll make sure that we have enough, but we still have a lot of progress to do on the characters, so might not go too deep on it just yet. There's also a question of where our eye is going to be focused on. And, right now it's focused a little bit all over the place, but primarily on that big guy right here, that big hut. So we might do another detail pass over there. Yeah, I think we will. I think we will do a little detail pass. And there's also a lot of small things I want to add in the environment, but I gotta nail down the scale for that. But I want to try to do as much of that tonight as I can. Maybe a little bit, running a little bit long. So I'll give us about, let's see, we're at about an hour 15 minutes, hour 16, 17 minutes. Yeah, we'll keep going. Get that silhouette. Yeah, just the faraway ones, so to have it implied and not overly detailed, I don't think. Again, we want to keep the focus on the nearer ones. So this will do for now. We have some remnants of the old huts that I want to clear out a little bit. Like so. Okay. I feel like doing a little detail pass on this one. So we'll grab a little bit of shadow. I'll give someone a new layer, and I'll save a new iterations too. A new iteration. Background, where are we at? This is background 06. I'll save this as Village BG 07. Alright. I'll just do a little bit of this, similar to what we were doing on the interior shot. Just kind of adding this artistry to it. Just a little bit. Just kind of filling it in a little bit. Yeah, we want to get this done by the 27th. Which we have about a week and a couple of days, a week and a day or two. So let's see. This environment, I feel it's getting real close to being in a good spot. You know, we have 8 characters to take care of. So we'll need to do, basically we'll need to do 1 character a day to nail it. Which means that pretty much whatever environment we end up with tonight will be close to it. And we won't even be able to work every single day. So, but also we have the weekend. We do have the weekend, it's true. So overall it'll be fine. Might need to lose a little bit of sleep one of those days. Just a little bit, which is not recommended to do very often, but this is a once in a while thing. I don't mind doing that. This was a little bit of a rush project, but we'll be fine. We'll definitely hit all the milestones for sure. It doesn't seem like much what I'm doing now, but it's definitely going to help sell it. Just having that extra layer of detail. If only, I wonder. Whoa, it's too aggressive. I think I'll do something like this. Too many strokes. What's that a quote of? What is being quoted right there? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to be going overboard, but I do want to fill out this big one for sure. Not just the near ones. The other ones have enough detail about them, but it's going to be good. I want to be able to do a little bit more, but I think after I fill these out, I'm going to call it for tonight, and then with the rest, it'll be depending how much of a headway we get with the characters. For sure. Yeah, that sculpt I did was intentionally very rough and stylized. I wasn't really going for precision. Just trying to capture the flow and artistry of it. So I'm not trying to make it seem photorealistic or hyper-realistic. Just going for not a crazy stylization, but you know, the only way I can describe it is something we don't really like to say, but it is my style. Just doing something in my style. And this is something that I really like about this project, that I have a lot of creative control for myself, and it's been getting pretty good reception. My style. I'm doing it, so yeah, we'll just keep at it. We'll just keep at it. All right. I definitely need a little bit more colds in here. I think what I'll do, I'll get back to this. If I have time, I'll just do a bunch of like little glowy mushrooms growing around the edges of each of the huts. Yeah. And the bottom of the screen is not really going to be visible. The fact that I have even any art in there at all is just my own OCD. It's going to be interface. Taking up the bottom, probably almost at least a quarter, if not around a quarter of the screen, probably at the bottom strip. So on each of these. So I think we have selections. Yeah. So this is going to be one screen, this is going to be one screen, and this is going to be one screen. Yeah. Definitely starting to feel it. Been a long, long day. Been a long, long week. Ooh. But, you know, that little extra attention to detail, you know, I think what helps hopefully helps set my art apart. Art. Get it? Art. No? Dave, thanks for commenting. I see Alex is over here. How's it going, buddy? It's putting it together. It's putting it together. Hey, if y'all have any questions or comments or just want to say hi, feel free. I got the chat window up there. So I'm in the zone, but I am also a huge attention whore, so, you know. Talk to me, Alex. Oh, by the way, Alex, let me know if you want a link, if you want to hang out over here. I'm just noodling. Just noodling. What we got over here? Alright, almost there, almost there, almost there. Ugh. Gotta be so OCD about these details. We can do it, guys. We can do it. Filling it out, filling it out. I don't want to zoom in too much. This was a very good advice from our good pal Raphael. Don't want to get lost in details and making details that nobody's going to ever see. But I think this zoom level is pretty good because we're going to be seeing it from around this distance. I believe. Yep. Here is the one. There we go. Just filling it in a little bit over here. Need a little bit of darker line, which we have. Just filling it in, filling it in. Okay, that's pretty good for this one, I think. Alright. Let's do How's our viewership doing? Who's sitting there watching us? Who is this? Who goes there? Say hi in the comments, man. Who goes there? I think that's Alex, right? Let's check it out. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Let's get this nice. I want to get this nice deep dark right here. Nope. Nope. One. There you go. And go for brush economy on this one. I'm really starting to feel a little fatigue from doing all those noodly brush strokes, which are not entirely necessary to convey what we're going for. But they do help with precision, but I think with a little bit of practice, we can get exactly what we need. There you go. Just a little bit of closer attention. And get those good strokes in. There you go. Just a little bit. There you go. This one's going a lot faster. Staying at the correct zoom level. Watching the precision of those strokes. And you're working with a brush that I don't have to noodle on the same stroke multiple times. Goes a lot faster. And time is money. that's good enough. Alright, last but not least. Same deal. Filling it in, fill it in. That's my logic of using it, just kind of following the tangents of nearby lines. Using them as guides. Darker darks for those shadows over there. So let's grab this one. There you go. Just hitting it up a little bit. There you go. That's good enough for now. I feel like I want to re-accentuate these darker ones. Okay. Yeah, it's enough detail for now. I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'll return it to that pinkish mist. You know, it's an alien planet because the atmosphere is pink. Alright, that should be pretty good for now. Yep, let's get ready to take a break for today. We're at 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 30 seconds. Would like to thank anyone who joined us today wholeheartedly. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being awesome. Yeah, we'll keep this up. Probably not tomorrow, but probably on Wednesday night. We'll do our best. And if not, then the next time. Just doing our best. Alright, folks. Thanks again. I'm Leo. This is Arts and Crass, Thunderstorm Art, Art Stream, Art. I believe that's the official title. No, it's a working title. We'll find something. Yeah, if you want to support me, I'm on patreon.com/thunderstormart. Some of my art also can be found on artstation.com/thunderstormart. On Facebook, it can be found on as Thunderstorm Art or Leo David Art. Likewise on Twitter and I believe on Instagram as well. Let me double check that. Instagram.com. Who are we on Instagram? Who are we? Yeah, Thunder_Storm_Art. Yeah. Yep. All right. So thanks again, and until next time.